Attorney Jonathan Elson, reminding you that if you've been injured in an auto accident, it's important to have somebody on your side. When you need a lawyer,
then you need Nelson.
The GOP presidential debate was held in Milwaukee Wednesday evening, hosted by the Fox network. Former President Donald Trump decided to skip the GOP debate given his overwhelming lead in the polls, and instead did an interview with Tucker Carlson, formerly from Fox News. The Tucker Carlson interview with Trump originally aired on X, formerly Twitter, and ran counter to the GOP debate. One of the first questions Tucker asked Trump is why he was not at the debate.
Why are you at the Fox News debate tonight in Milwaukee?
Well, a lot of people have been asking me that, and many people said you shouldn't do them, but you see the polls have come out, and I'm leading by 50 and 60 points. And, some of them are at 1 and 0 and 2. And I'm saying, do I sit there for an hour or 2 hours, whatever it's going to be, and get harassed by people that shouldn't even be running for president? Should I be doing that? And a network that isn't particularly friendly to me. I just felt it would be more appropriate not to do the debate. I don't think it's right to do it. If you're leading by 50, 60, I have one problem leading by 70 points, and I'm saying, why am I doing it? And I'm going to have 8 people, 10 people, whoever made the debate, I don't know how many it is, but I'm going to have all these people screaming at me, shouting questions at me, all of which I love answering, I love doing, but it doesn't make sense to do them. So I've taken a pass.
Trump's team suggested that the GOP debate was essentially an audience to see who's best positioned to serve as Trump's running mate. Things started off quickly as the candidates beat up on Biden's economic policies. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, who showed up, was overshadowed for much of the night by political newcomer Vivek Ramaswamy, and there was no shortage of aggressive performances from the others on stage either. Former United Nations Ambassador Nikki Haley, former Vice President Mike Pence, and former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie were aggressive when given the opportunity. At center stage is Vivek standing next to DeSantis, who has crept up in recent polls. Vivek spoke about his poor parents who moved to the United States and gave him the opportunity to create billion-dollar companies. He then started to throw elbows, and at one point he declared, "I'm the only person on stage who was not bought and paid for." At one point in the debate, Mike Pence, former vice president under Trump, said, "Now is not the time for on-the-job training," which he directed toward Vivek. Pence went on to say, "We don't need to bring in a rookie." Nikki Haley attacked Vivek's argument that the U.S. should not support Ukraine in its defense against Russia's invasion. She said, "Under your watch, you would make America less safe. You have no foreign policy experience, and it shows," Haley told Vivek. The Republicans on stage did not downplay their strong opposition to abortion rights when given the opportunity, but there was a clear divide among the candidates whether to push for a federal abortion ban. Haley called on her opponents to be honest with voters that a federal law that imposes an abortion ban on all states would likely never get through the narrowly divided Congress. She said the issue should be sent back to the states. Pence and Tim Scott openly endorsed a national ban on abortions at 15 weeks at least. Pence said that Haley's call to find consensus in the states is the opposite of leadership. "It's not a states-only issue. It's a moral issue," Pence said. DeSantis, who signed a 6-week abortion ban into Florida law just this spring, did not take a position on a federal ban when asked directly. He said he was proud to sign his state's abortion ban, which is one of the strictest in the nation. The Florida governor was the highest polling contender on stage, yet at the debate he seemed to slide into the background as Vivek took most of the attacks and fought with others on stage.